So, good day, Marians. Welcome to the first part of our library instruction program. I am Miss Doris Kit M. Advincula, your school librarian, and the topic that I'll be discussing today will help you determine the criteria that we have to consider before relying on the information online. And these days, most of us uses internet to gather information for all sorts of things. It might be about health, politics, assignments, and all. And our whole way of viewing the world is based on the information that we encounter on the internet. For these reasons, it is important to think about evaluating online information sources. So, what are online sources? Online sources could be a newspaper, journal articles, web pages, blog posts, or any material that you may find online. But why is it important to evaluate online sources? If a stranger on the street came up talking to you about the topic, you'd probably be skeptical before you took him seriously. Same goes for the online sources. There are much free and widely available information on the internet these days. However, this also means that the published information may not always be credible because on the web, anyone can, without any supervision, can access, edit, or put up a web page. Like Wikipedia, kahit sino pwedeng mag-edit dyan. So for me, hindi siya palaging advisable na gamiting source for research. And of course, selecting quality resources when gathering information can strengthen your research. So what does it mean for a resource to be credible? Why is it important to use these sources? How can you tell if a source is credible? The next step to do is to use CRAAP to avoid the CRAAPs on the internet. CRAAP stands for currency, relevance, authority, accuracy, and purpose. CRAAP will help you navigate and determine whether the information is reliable enough or a good fit for your research needs. By addressing the CRAAP questions, you will be able to decide whether an online information is credible or not. So, let's start with the currency. Currency refers to the timeliness of the information and if it is current enough for your topic. So, when was the information published or posted? Has the information revised or updated? Does your topic require current information or older topic will work as well? So, dapat merong indication kung kailan na-publish or huling in-update yung material. And consider din natin kung kailan nag-conduct na research about sa material na yon at kung gaano nakatagal yung sources na nakasite doon. Usually, naka-indicate yung date doon sa pinaka-bottom part ng website. Importante din na i-consider natin yung currency or timeliness ng material dahil nagbabago yung information frequently like new developments, especially in the field of science, technology, and business. Example, dati part ng 9 planets yung Pluto sa solar system. So, pero noong 2006, kinonsider siyang dwarf planet. So, make sure na i-check natin palagi yung date and timeliness ng information. Pero sa ibang cases naman like arts and humanities, essential pa rin siya sa study kahit ilang years na yung nakalipas. So, importante pa din na i-consider natin kung makaka-apekto ba yung timeliness sa usefulness ng information. Second is relevance. Relevance is the importance of the information to your context. So, what is the depth and breadth of the information? Does the information back up your research needs? Does it relate to your research question? Is the information at an appropriate level of your study? Or is it in a suitable format? Kapag magre-rely naman tayo sa isang source, dapat i-consider pa rin natin kung mamimit ba niya effectively yung source na yun sa research needs natin. Examine po natin yung breadth and depth ng information like kung masyado bang broad or narrow yung coverage ng topic. Kung may makikita naman kayong topic na feeling nyo interesting or cool, make sure na relevant siya sa context ng research questions nyo. Also, please keep in mind na hindi lahat ng credible sources is appropriate sa research needs natin. Pwedeng credible siya, pero hindi naman appropriate sa level of study natin. Like, intended ba siya for students or for professionals? Kung masyado ba siyang superficial or masyadong sophisticated? Oh, the third one is authority. Author is the responsible for the intellectual content of the work. The author can be an organization, a group, or a person. So, who is the author or the creator? What is the author's background, affiliation, and other publication? What is the author's level of expertise? Has their work been peer-reviewed or reviewed by the editors, or are they sharing opinions or facts? Pag may lumapit ba sa ating stranger at bigla na lang nag-open about sa isang topic, maniniwala na ba agad tayo sa mga sinasabi niya? Ang una po nating gagawin is aalamin muna natin kung sino ba siya, yung credentials niya, yung affiliation niya, at yung level of expertise niya dun sa topic. It goes the same for online resources. Dapat po may indication kung sino yung responsible sa particular work, and you also have to consider kung scholarly ba yung or nag-undergo sa evaluation ng experts yung work ni creator. Mostly pag credible articles, naka-include na yung name ng author. Sa mga websites naman, usually nakikita yung information ng author dun sa section na about, info, or about us. Pero pag hindi kayo sure dun sa author, you can search the author or his or her own work to see what others think about them. Importante din na i-review nyo muna yung content ng work ni creator, whether he or she is sharing facts or opinion, or if he or she is expressing a biased approach or response. So if you're doing a research and feeling nyo opinionated ang work ni creator, I think it's good to look for another resource. Fourth is accuracy. Accuracy pertains to the reliability and correctness of the information. Is the information true and correct? Is there any evidence provided to support the points that the author is trying to make? Does the site list links, websites, data, or other print resources? Does the link provided actually works? So, isa pa po sa mga pinaka-importanting criteria para ma-determine kung credible ba yung information is dapat accurate siya. Tama ba yung information na binibigay nitong source na to? Stop and wonder pag feeling mo significantly different siya sa mga previous sources na nag-gather mo. Also, look for wrong spelling, punctuations, and grammar. Please make sure na yung source or site na yon is supported ng mga potential sources, either a link, websites, data, or printed resources. Once na makita nyo supported naman siya ng links, i-check nyo kung verifiable ba yung links, kung na-access ba siya, or existing ba talaga yung link na yun, and so on. So, last but not the least, purpose. Purpose is the reason the information exists. So, why did the creator created the information? Is it created to sell, to persuade, or to inform? Is the information a fact, opinion, or propaganda? Does the author express a particular point of view? Are there political, ideological, cultural, religious, institutional, or personal biases? So, identifying the creator's point of view is an important aspect of evaluating information. Importante na ma-determine natin kung ano yung intention ng creator, kung ba't niya kinreate yung site. Are they selling you something? Is the information intended to influence, or are they created to teach and inform? So one of the best ways to look for the purpose of the site is to look at the last 3 letters of the URL or its domain. The sign that ends with .com are commercial sites which are intended to entertain, to sell their products, or make money in some way, unless yung creator ng site na yun is known or trusted. The site that ends with .org are organizational websites which are likely credible and unbiased. Pero may ilan ding organizational websites na nag-a-advocate ng strong point of view to stand against others or to influence. While sites that ends with edu or .gov are educational and government websites and as considered as potentially credible. The information from a site within this domain must be examined very carefully and likely to be more objective. So yeah, that's the CRAAP. Let me show you this short video. and widely available information on the internet these days. However, this also means that the published information may not always be credible. So if you're unsure about the information that you found online, just use the CRAAP to avoid the crops on the internet. So that would be all for today. If you have any questions related to this topic, please feel free to message me in our Facebook page. Thank you.